Read it. Hello, I'm joeuphonium. My name is Joe, and I play the euphonium. Welcome back for another reaction, where I share my thoughts and feelings as a musician to a piece of media that deals with music and musicians. This is Nodame Cantabile, episode 16. And where we last left it off, we were really starting to get the ball rolling with setting up the new orchestra. Nodame and Chiaki finished things up at Chiaki's family. So now it's going to come time to really put this orchestra together. Also, Nodame has a new teacher that she's starting to butt heads with already. What else? Oh yeah, they're gonna do an oboe concerto or something with an oboe soloist. Guy was like really chill. It was like, yeah, sure. But it looks like we have a bunch of new characters to meet from that last episode. So I'm excited to see how this show is about to suddenly change and evolve into this new thing, and also see how Mine has stepped up things. We heard that he placed really well in his final exam. I think he made the A orchestra, so like that was the condition that Chiaki set for him. So let's see what happens now. I'm excited. Let's watch.
Really? So none of them go here?
Then why are they practicing in our school?
It's the facility.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Of course it is. It's Chiaki's orchestra.
Mm-hmm. And schools always want to bring in more people. They'd be happy to host people like that. What are you gonna play?
This oboe concerto is only for an orchestra of 35. There are 10 first violins and 8 second violins. So the two of you won't be needed for this selection. Go home. What? You kidding me? I already knew that. I just came to
It's sad, but it's true, a reality.
Why would you
But
pick a piece like that one, Dan?
but what's 2 more violins, really? Brass and wind players, especially brass, know the pain.
Mozart's Concerto for Oboe and Orchestra.
We gotta just
in
sit
C
out
major
entire
K314.
things sometimes.
It's a concerto style in a sonata form. First, there's the accompanying orchestra only, and once 2 themes have been played, the oboe solo begins.
Yep. Which is characteristic especially of music of Mozart's style and time period. They block off that section. Usually the orchestra would start first.
I knew it. He's incredible.
Orchestra is kind of more like the backdrop for the soloist.
A
Isn't until
high-level
Beethoven comes around
technique,
where it
both sensitive and
things get
powerful,
changed up and there's more
an
interplay.
unwavering spirit.
It's a very clear, nice tone.
Softer. You're inheriting the oboe's melody there, so maintain its atmosphere.
I like that use of that word there. You're inheriting the melody.
Okay, you guys have to shorten those staccatos. Distinguish it clearly from the slur. As expected, they're all very good. And they have strong musical
Well,
instincts.
he's talking, but it's hard to hear if they're actually adapting.
All that's left really is for each to individually elevate their understanding of the piece. Even so,
And that's
This is a
what
good orchestra.
full rehearsals are for. It's interesting that he's having them rehearse with the soloist face the orchestra. I think I've seen that just a couple times in real life, but it totally makes sense.
Chiaki doing Mozart!
what's so funny about that?
Mozart's color is pink!
Eh?
Pretty pink!
What pink? What are you talking about?
I can maybe see like how
I've
Chiaki's
still got some studying to do.
dynamic, dramatic style might not align with Mozart's, but I don't know about the color.
What? That's your 4th helping. And what's more, for me, I can't get too friendly.
It's like it's like the exact same conflict, almost, as we got in Mozart in the Jungle with their conductor.
Why exactly do you have to say hello?
I'm your wife!
Hey, wait. Aren't you supposed to have a lesson today?
Ah,
My teacher called in sick with a bad cold and fever.
you're a terrible liar.
Then I better call Mr. Tanioka and wish him a speedy recovery.
He's on vacation! He's in the jungle, so I guess he's got jungle fever!
So she said that, and the subset actually is on vacation with a family in
You never
Mexico.
wanted to skip out on your lessons before. What's your name? Megumi Noda. Why?
I like how he's still
You
so
okay?
chill about this.
You said it's Megumi Noda?
Oh, Lord.
You mind if we start rehearsal now?
Let's do this.
I like
I
her.
have rules about people getting too friendly. From the top of the third movement. Oh, hey, sorry. I thought I heard
Another thing just like we have in Mozart in the Jungle.
Hey, Yuko, how's it going?
Wait,
Listen,
you
I'm in
answered?
rehearsal right now. What? Of course it's the truth. Why
Hang
would I lie
up
about something
now.
like that? Do you think I'm cheating on you?
Just like I said in Mozart in the Jungle.
You
Not even in rehearsal.
Can't believe me?
I mean,
Get too
the
friendly.
off text message or whatever, if you're not playing for a long section or whatever, maybe. What the? This is the exact piece we doing in Mozart in the Jungle. This was like the intro theme.
This orchestra was oxidized silver. Now it's become Mozart pink.
I can't with all these crossover things.
Megumi Noda!
I think he's stuck.
I don't know if
Don't stare. Let's
that
go.
guy's the right choice for her. She needs someone who can pull her in a way that she wants to. With enough. And that's a real thing you gotta do too.
Megumi?
All serious oboe players make their own reeds.
Oh,
To the point where, like,
you're
at
in
school,
Chiaki's orchestra, aren't you?
we had a reed room where, yeah, the oboe players would all go to just sit and make reeds. They'd have all the equipment and supplies there.
I wanted to thank you for the great food the other day.
Wow. And you make them yourself.
You gotta.
Why not just buy them instead?
The reeds they sell for the clarinet and
Well-
saxophone are fine just the way they are from the store. You don't have to mess with them at all. But for the oboe, you've got to make your own reeds.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can buy them. I
And
did.
without this, you can't produce
But,
a good sound, right?
That's right.
They're not the
It's
best
actually
quality
pretty time-consuming,
that an oboe player
and the
might
weather
want.
can sometimes affect how they turn out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always kind of nervous about making them.
What kind of a person is she? Is she like a weirdo or something?
You're the one running around school swinging a fan in the air.
To cause me nothing but aggravation. No, she's not my woman, and yes, she's a weirdo. This isn't some kind of trick. I don't know of anyone else who hits his students with a paper fan.
Yeah, that's...
This is not just a paper fan. It's an expression of
Oh, come on. That's the logic of an abusive parent saying I'm hurting you because I love you.
Perfectly prepared to enter the world. All of them are grateful for this paper fan. With the exception
That's the logic of someone who gets beaten or whatever and is like,
Come to
oh,
think
but
of
I
it,
turned out all
I'm
right.
as guilty as he is. I've done some things that are on par with the paper fan. And yet,
Yeah.
why doesn't she run away from me while she runs away from him?
You feed her.
What's the difference between me and the paper fan?
I don't know. Some of these things straddle the real world problem and it's an anime
I
comedy.
think I have a solution.
It's like hard to make a call on that.
Hey, it's Glory Garuda.
Hey, it's the same voice actor as like 4 other characters in the show. Wow. Hey, it's like in the credits. The opening thing. That's where that comes from.
It's real.
Okay, then be like, okay, for each one we complete or whatever, you get another one.
today's lesson, lunch is included. Hey, don't run. Wait. Listen, I threw away my paper fan.
Good, we made progress.
See, look. No more fan. Believe me. I'm a changed man.
Can you turn the lights on so you're like 50% less creeper?
Forgive me. No paper fans allowed.
Oh.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I can't wait.
I like
to
that
go
idea.
to Miss Frizzy with
Good.
you. Well, now that that's done, we can start by enjoying this delicious
And
lunch.
it's acceptable to be like, you know,
I think
let's
it's
start
best to wait
with
till after the lesson.
find a common ground, piece she knows, likes, or wants to work on, or whatever, and draw better things from her out of that, and then hook her into other things from that.
Last song. And once it's done, my real lessons will begin. You have my word on that, Megumi Noda.
I don't know. There's some tactics and mentalities here I
take serious issues with, and also the fact that, just like I did when I got angry at Sound Euphonium, like, I know it's a comedy anime, and it's like, you still have a plot to follow and all that, so I'm not gonna get too riled up about it. I'll trust that the show will resolve it in some way. But really, I mean, if she's serious about going in to become a kindergarten teacher, she really needs to change her major, program, all that stuff. And oh no, the read is over it's either over wet or it's moldy. Either way, that's an awful, bad thing. I can't get over the fact that the oboe piece that they're doing actually is the one from Mozart in the Jungle. I mean, to the point where that was the first thing we heard in season 2, just because it was a callback from season 1. It's a lot of crossovers. I guess that just comes with the territory of doing music-related things. Let's see how this goes. I'll see you again for Nodame Cantabile, episode 17. I'm Euphonium, my name is Joe, and I play the euphonium, and see ya. Happy playing! Hey, did you like that video? Well, I've got more. Right now, I'm reacting to 3 shows: Mozart in the Jungle, Nodame Cantabile, and Your Lie in April. If you haven't seen any of those before, click the videos to start at the first reaction. New reactions get posted every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And check out some of the other stuff I have on my channel too. Enjoy, and happy playing!